Once again, welcome everybody to KAM Raceway. If you would please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
So once again, welcome everybody tonight to KAM Raceway. Another points night we have here tonight. So A-class will line up like this on the pole. He's out of Hastings, Nebraska. That's number 64 to Brad McWhorter. On the outside of Brad, that's Dawson Niedenkamp out of Sarenville. Titus Luce will be inside on that second row. Titus out of Raymond, Nebraska, with Sam Keller on the outside. And inside of row number 3, Curtis Kubik. And on the outside out of Grand Island, Nebraska, the number 17 of Jason Potter. Brad McWhorter will lead us early. He comes out of quarter number 4 with Titus Luce on the outside. As they head down the backstretch this time, Brad McWhorter and Titus Luce. And Titus Luce will jump down on the inside and take the lead as they go into quarter number 1. Luce, your leader, as he heads into quarter number 3 and out of quarter number 4. That Brad McWhorter running in. Sam Keller running in that second spot, but here comes Jason Potter. Jason will try that on the inside, but Sam Keller will shut the doors. They come into quarter number 3. Luce, your leader, Sam Keller, Jason Potter, number 17, as he comes out of quarter number 4. Titus Luce, he'll get the white flag as it comes around this time. One more lap to go in heat number 1. Sam Keller and Jason Potter at number 17. So here's how they're going to finish. Finishing in that third spot will be the number 17 of Jason Potter out of Grand Island, Nebraska. Finishing in that second spot will be the number 91 of Sam Keller. And let's give it up for your heat number 1 winner here tonight, Titus Luce. Heat number 2.
South side? That's a 24-hour facility. Okay, on the south side? Yeah. I got you.
Here's how we line up for heat number 2. On the pole, the number 94 of Mitchell Schweitzer. On the outside, the 14K of Camden Gossard out of Lincoln. Inside on the second row, Carson Hold out of Holdridge in the 17H. Inside on the third row, it's Kyler Pierce out of Hinton, Iowa. And on the outside, Sawyer Kiner in the 14S. That's your lineup for heat number 2. We'll remind everybody, if you are parked on the south side over there by the dirt road, you need to move your vehicles because you just might get hit by a semi over there, and that is a private drive. So. Gossard, your leader. She brings us into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Mitchell Schweitzer running in that second spot, but he has got Carson Hall right behind him. Carson Hall down on the inside. Carson Hall, the 17H, will take over that second spot. Your leader, the 14K of Camden Gossard out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Camden Gossard. Carson Holt in that number 17 running in that second spot, but here comes Kyler Beers in the number 30. He'll move into that third spot. Your leader, Camden Gossard out of Lincoln, Nebraska, will get the white flag. He heads down the backstretch in heat number 2. So, unofficially, here's how they're going to finish in heat number 2. Finishing in that third spot out of Hinton, Iowa. That's Kyler Beers in the number 30. Carson Holt out of Holdreach in the 17H will finish in the second spot. And let's give it up for your heat number 2 winner here tonight, Camden Gossard. Oh, here's how they're going to line up for our Junior 1 Cage Karts heat number 1. On the pole, the double RX of Jackson Hackler. On the outside, the 5G of Gary Pearsall. Saden Sniff and Samantha Samuelson in the second row. Gunnar Nolan inside on the third row with Cruz Raphonic on the outside. Easton Hackler, Addison Stelzer, and Julie Kiner in the number 14. Jackson Hackler, your early leader, with Easton running right behind him, and Gunnar Nolan in the number 16. Jackson Hackler, your leaders. He comes out of corner number 4. Gunnar Nolan's going to move into that second spot. And down on the inside goes Cruz Raphonic in the number 22. He'll move into that third spot with Easton Hackler. So unofficially, here's how they look like they're going to finish. Finishing in the second spot, Easton Hackler in the double lot. And let's give it up for your winner tonight, the double lot X of Jackson Hackler. So here's how they're going to line up for heat number 1, our Junior 2 cage cars. On the pole, the 72K of Sophia Kincaid on the outside. The 72B of Bentley Hagan. Riker Simp will start in that third position with the 18K of Braxton Kincaid on the outside. Inside on the third row, Carson Pavelka in the 24K with Jackson Husted on the outside. And starting in that seventh spot, the 31X of Katrina Nielsen. Well, once again, we want to remind you, if you parked on the south side over there on the dirt road, you need to move your vehicles. Sophia Kincaid in that 72K, your early leader. And she brings us into corner number 3 and outer corner number 4 this time. Sophia Kincaid, your leader, as she heads down the backstretch. And Carson Pavelka running in that second spot. Sophia Kincaid, Carson Pavelka, and Jackson Husted. That's your top 3. Your leader, Sophia Kincaid. So unofficially, here's how they're going to finishing in that third spot, the 72, there's 32 of Jackson Husted. Carson Pavelka will finish in that second spot, and your winner of the Junior 2K cars, heat number 1. Let's give it up for the 72K of Sophia Kincaid. Once again, those who got here a little bit late, we want to say happy birthday to Deb Coburn. She's up here in the stands. And this is from the concession stand kids down there. They said, happy birthday, Grandma. And they put the age down here, but they think I'm stupid. I'm not going to say that.
You already said it.
Did I? Oh, okay. Then I am stupid.
You're in trouble.
Your non-wings heat number 1 will line up like this. On the pole, the number 14 of Jake Lipker. On the outside, the number 70 of Brendan McCarter. Inside, on the second row, the 04 of Cormac Leonard. On the outside, Sawyer Kiner, the number 98. Dawson Noonenkamp will be on the inside of that third row with Collar Pierce on the outside. Inside on the fourth row, the 19X of Marcus Kennedy. On the outside, the number 20 of Aaron Schweitzer. Inside on the fifth row, the 04 of Zaid Hansen and Preston Alexander on the outside. That's heat number 1 in your non-wings here tonight. Brandon McCullough drops out to that early lead as he heads down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Sawyer Carter trying to find a way around, and he will try it down on the inside, but Brendan McCarter will shut the door one more time. We'll head into corner number 3, into corner number 4, side by side. Brendan McCarter, your leader. Sawyer Carter, the number 20, 98. And Cormac Leonard, that 04. Your leader, the number 70 of Brandon McCarter, spins out over there between corners number 3 and 4, along with the 04 of Cormac Leonard. So they'll bring out the yellow flag with 3 laps to go here in heat number 1 in our non-wings. So your leader, Brandon McCarter, will end up at the back of the pack here in heat number 1 in her non-wings. That'll move the 93 of Sawyer Kiner up there in front, with Kyler Bierce running in that second spot right behind him. So Sawyer Kiner will lead us around to the white line. We'll get a green flag. 3 more laps to go. Sawyer Kiner and Kyler Bierce. Marcus Kennedy drops down the inside. He'll move into that 3rd spot. One more lap to go for your leader. That's Sawyer Kiner. Kyler Bierce will try that on the inside, but no way. Sawyer Kiner continue to hold on to that lead. He comes out of corner number 4. So unofficially, here's how they're going to finish. Finishing in that 3rd spot, the 19X of Marcus Kennedy. Finishing in that 2nd spot, the number 30 of Kyler Bierce. And let's give it up for your winner tonight, Sawyer Kiner. Heat number 2 in our non-wings will line up like this on the pole. Number 23 of Brogan Rice out of Holdrege, Nebraska on the outside of him. The number 3 of Devin Emney out of Grand Island. Inside on the 2nd row, Hayden Holt out of Holdrege in the 70H. And on the outside, Caden Dady in the 15K. He's out of Brady. Inside on the 3rd row, Sean Pointer in the 20P out of Grand Island, Nebraska. On the outside, Colton McCorder out of Hastings. Inside on the 4th row, Carson Holt in the 17H, and on the outside, Camden Gossard. And bringing up the back of the pack out of Beatrice, Nebraska, the 13T of Thea Smith. Heat number 2 in her non-wings. Brogan Weiss, your pole setter, the number 23. We'll go 10 laps around. So Brogan Weiss out of Holdrege, Nebraska, your pole sitter. We get a green flag. We'll go 10 laps around. Brogan Weiss out of Holdrege. So somebody brings out the yellow flag, so we'll start them all over side by side with Brogan Weiss on the pole. Brogan Weiss in the number 30 out of Holdrege, Nebraska. Once again, we'll set the pace as we go complete restart here at heat number 2. So Brogan Weiss, your pole sitter. And the number 23 with Devin MD on the outside of him. The number 3, Hayden Holt, Caden Dady, Sean Pointer, Colin McWhorter, Carson Holt, Camden Gossard, and Thea Smith. Brogan Weiss out of Holdridge, Nebraska. He sets the pace in the number 23 with Devin MD on the outside of him. Green flag, time is time around. Brogan Weiss in the 23 jumps off to that early lead as they come out of corner 4 and head into corner number 1. Move into that second spot. Camden Gossard trying to find a way around, and he'll go on the outside. Colton McWhorter down on the inside and come out of corner number 4. Will be side by side, and Camden Gossard still up on the top of that track. He'll take over that second spot. Colt McWhorter tried to get around him, got on top of the tires there, took a little flip down here. Colt tried to get down on the inside of Camden Gossard to take back over that second spot. He can hear you, everybody. Let's give him a big hand. That's the number 98 of Colton McWhorter. To get Colton checked out here under red flag conditions. We'll get everything lined back up. Single file restart. So we'll go single file restart with one more lap to go. It looks like it'll be the 15K of Caden Dady, your leader, with Camden Gossard and the 35L right behind him. Sean Pointer in that 20P running in the third spot. And Brogan Weiss, your pole sitter, running in the fourth spot here in heat number 2. With Camden Gossard right behind him. Camden's going to drop down on the inside. One more lap to So unofficially, here's how they're going to finish in heat number 2. Finishing in that third spot, the 20P of Sean Pointer. Finishing in the second spot, the 35L of Camden Gossard. And your winner tonight, let's give it up for Caden Dady.
I'm going to, though. What's that? Who's that?
Here's how we're going to line up for our junior sprints. Heat number 1, Whitney Sewell will be on the pole with a 23S of Cruz Snyder on the outside. Inside on the second row, Tucker Friesen and Willie Dulles on the outside, and Sawyer Epp in the 3E. So Cruz Snyder in that 23S, your leader in our junior sprints heat number 1. Tucker Friesen in the number 1, running in that second spot. So Tucker Friesen will take over the lead. He'll get the white flag this time around. One more lap to go. 23S. Of Cruz Snyder running in that second spot. So let's give it up tonight for the number 1 of your junior sprints. Winner here in heat number 1, Tucker Friesen. Your dog colors will line up like this for heat number 1. On the pole, the number 19 of Elisa Pearsall on the outside, the 14K of Kipton Betka. Inside on the second, on the number 6 of Brandon Pearsall. On the outside, the 747 of Troy Kingsbury. Ken Van Whale starting that 5th spot. And on the outside of him, the 72B of Bentley Hagan. And Kinzer Kingsbury will start in that 7th spot. Heat number 1 in our adult carts here tonight. Oh, Lisa Pearsall will drop down into that 3rd spot. And in fact, Troy Kingsbury, the number 747, will lead us down the backstretch. He'll bring us into corner number 3. Out of corner number 4, your leader, Troy Kingsbury, and the number 747, and Brandon Pearsall, the number 6, running in that 2nd spot. Troy Kingsbury in the 747. Here he comes out of corner number 4. Your winner here tonight are our dunk cards, the 747 of Troy Kingsbury. Want to remind everybody here, if you're interested in some late model, sports mods, stock cars, and hobby stock racing, it'll be racing tomorrow night. It'll be the last points night out at the Speed Bowl in Red Cloud. And if you're not familiar with the Speed Bowl of 2007, they closed the doors and started back up after they closed Junction Motor Speedway in McCool Junction. And like I said, tomorrow night will be the last points night. So if those of you who haven't been out there, it's considered to be the fastest 3/8 mile track in Nebraska. They've been a little racing going on out there. They've been passing 3 and 4 wide on the racetrack. That's how wide that track actually is. So remind everybody, if you want to interested in a little stock car racing, you can join me out there tomorrow night. We'll be out there talking to some of the drivers. And one driver who used to race out here drove a cage car, Landon Rajeski. Landon is driving a late model out there in Red Cloud, and right now Landon sits in the 3rd spot. This will be his 2nd year in a late model, so Your restrictors will line up like this for heat number 1 on the pole. Elijah Schweitzer and the number 94. Addison Schweitzer on the outside of the number 21. Inside on the second row will be Kinley Schneider with Noah Kopis on the outside. Inside on the third row, the number 27 of Luke Samuelson. And on the outside, the number 24 of Kason Cockworth. And bringing up the back of the pack, and that number 100 is Ali DeRose. Heat number 1, they'll go 10 laps. Luke Samuelson coming in tonight is your points leader here in the restrictors. So Elijah Schweitzer will set the pace. Heat number 1 here in our restrictors tonight. Elijah Schweitzer in the number 94 brings us into corner number 4. We're going to get a green flag. We'll go 10 laps around. Elijah Schweitzer in the number 94 will bring us out of corner number 4. Noah Copeland will try it out on the inside to take over that second spot for Madison Schweitzer. They're side by side as they head down the backstretch. It's going to be Noah Kopis. He's going to take over that second spot. But here comes your points leader, the number 27 of Luke Samuelson. Luke wants a piece of that action as he will try down on the inside, take over that second spot. Noah Kopis is going to take over the lead, though. Noah Kopis and Luke Samuelson. As they come out of corner number 4, it's Kopis and Samuelson. This time around, Luke will try that on the inside, but one more time, Noah's going to shut the doors. Noah Kopis, your leader. Luke Samuelson trying to find a way around as he'll drop down on the inside one more time. Noah Kopis in the 46, Luke Samuelson in the number 27, and Kason Cockworth in the number 24K. He'll get the white flag this time around. He comes out of corner number 4. That's Noah Kopis. So unofficially, here's how we're going to finish in heat number 1 in our restrictors. Finishing in that third spot, the 24K of Kason Cockworth out of Creighton, Nebraska. Finishing in that second spot, out of Axtell, Nebraska, the number 27 of Luke Samuelson. And let's give it up for your winner tonight. He's out of Beatrice, Nebraska, the 46 of Noah Kopis. I want to remind you, we're going to take a brief intermission, go down and visit the concession stand, go in there and buy something from the girls down there so they could buy their grandma a birthday present tonight.
He's cold outside. He's cold.
I would not advise it, but that's the current price. The total 7.5. And Greg, the St. Louis offense continues to live down to your low expectations.
Yeah, the St. Louis offense, without Nolan Arenado, it's been rough. Even Nolan Arenado is having a rough year as well. They just have not had these young guys be able to step up. Likes of Nolan Gorman, Victor Scott, who they've been banking on for the last few years to be able to be the sort of the next wave of St. Louis Cardinals greats. They have been anything but great, and for the St. Louis Cardinals, that's something that they're going to need to address in the offseason because the pitching has honestly been relatively okay, especially that bullpen, but they're just not getting any sort of offensive production right now.
VSiN Primetime is hitting the road, this time to Paradise. We're broadcasting live from Hawaii with special editions of Primetime next Friday, August 22nd, and VSiN's College Football Tailgate Show on Saturday, August 23rd, just in time for the Week 0 kickoff between Stanford and Hawaii in Honolulu. It's all presented by Nahoku, Hawaii's finest jewelers, proudly sharing the spirit of aloha since 1924. Don't miss VSiN's live shows from the islands. VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. On the road in Paradise, Greg, a week from tonight, Tim Murray and I will be out there, and looking forward to doing a couple of shows, getting the college football season kicked off. Our game of the night is about to start in L.A., Greg, and the price has been coming down a little bit here on the Dodgers. I see minus 130, 134, 136 in the market right now. Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers are favored, but it looks like the Padres are getting a lot of play in the betting market. And when we spoke with John Avello of DraftKings Sportsbook earlier in the show tonight, he said the Padres were getting play at DraftKings as well.
Yep, and keep in mind as well that Max Muncy has now hit the injured list as well. I would have to think that that plays a little bit into it, but there were a lot of places that opened the LA Dodgers closer to about minus 170, minus 165 on the money line. So we have seen a dramatic move, and we don't even know if there's going to be a ball pitcher here for the San Diego Padres because they're utilizing Wandy Peralta as an opener. I would suspect Randy Vasquez will be coming in after him. Randy Vasquez is a guy that I have absolutely no faith in whatsoever of giving a good performance, even though his ERA has been below 4 this year. So might be able to get some relatively good value here on the Dodgers despite the Muncy injury.
Brewers overcome a 7-run deficit. They were down 8-1. It is now final, 10-8, 13 straight wins for the Milwaukee Brewers. Greg, we're trying to get one in the win column here with the Mariners. They lead the Mets 11-9. Late in that one, Titans up on the Falcons 23-20, but the Falcons are driving with a little over 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter in Atlanta. NFL preseason week number 2 underway. Quick break here on VSiN Primetime, the Sports Betting Network.
Are you tired of missing out on local high school sports and college sporting events? Look no further than Extreme Sports. Extreme Sports is your go-to source for live and on-demand broadcasts of local sports, including high school games and college events. And the best part, you can listen to it all for free on our app, available on the Apple Store or Google Play Store. That's right. With the Extreme Sports app, you can stay up to date on all the latest sports news and scores, and even listen to play-by-play of your favorite teams. And if you have an Alexa-enabled smart speaker, you can easily tune in by simply saying, "Alexa, open Extreme Sports." And if you're a fan of Hastings College sports, you're in luck. Extreme Sports is the official broadcast partner of Hastings College, so you can catch all the action from the Broncos and Lady Broncos. So why wait? Download the Extreme Sports app now on the Apple Store or Google Play Store and start listening to all the excitement of local sports completely free. And don't forget to say, "Alexa, open Extreme Sports to listen on your smart speaker. Extreme Sports, your home for local sports, wherever you go. Get ready, race fans. KAM Raceway is teaming up with Extreme Sports for an electrifying season of high-speed, dirt-slinging, adrenaline-pumping action. Every race night, we're bringing you live video coverage straight from the track, so you won't miss a single lap, pass, or photo finish. From non-wing warriors to cage karts, flat karts, and the A-class wing beasts, we've got it all. There's nothing like the roar of the engines, the smell of burning rubber, and the rush of dirt flying action right in front of you. So get to the track and experience it live. But if you can't make it, don't sweat. Extreme Sports has you covered. Buckle up, because this season is going to be fast, fierce, and unforgettable. Make sure you like and follow Extreme Sports on Facebook to get all the latest updates, and we will see you at the track. Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success, and now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all 3 streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all 3 streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
Get ready for the ultimate trivia experience with Extreme Sports Trivia. Play from anywhere at home, on the go, or at your favorite bar or restaurant. Compete live against players from all over in real time, answering questions across categories like sports, pop culture, Marvel, and more. Want to see how you stack up? Track your progress with live leaderboards and aim for the top spot. It's free, fun, and super easy to play. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today at extremesports.com trivia and start playing now. And keep an eye out, we're coming soon to a bar or restaurant near you.
Are you tired of missing out on local high school sports and Hastings College sporting events? Well, we've got the solution for you. Introducing Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for all your sports needs. You can listen to us on any device, anywhere, anytime. Download our free app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store, and you'll never miss a game again. Plus, with our crisp and clean audio stream, you'll feel like you're right in the stadium. Unlike radio, our signal doesn't fade in and out like a bad 90s pop song. With Extreme Sports, you'll get crystal clear audio no matter where you are. And if you have an Alexa-enabled smart speaker, you can simply say, "Alexa, open Extreme Sports," and start listening. It's that easy. So why wait? Tune in to Extreme Sports today and catch all the action-packed sports you love, from high school football to Hastings College basketball. We've got it all. So what are you waiting for? Download the app now and start listening to Extreme Sports. It's the ultimate way to stay connected to your favorite teams and sports, no matter where you are. Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for all your sports needs. Download the app today and start listening now.
Accessible and affordable holistic care is just around the corner at Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center. located at 208 South Burlington Avenue, Suite 101 in Hastings. At Bamboo Spa, we offer a range of therapies to help you unwind and recharge. Experience soothing massages, rejuvenating head spa scalp treatments, and our Advanced Glow 2 facials. Discover the healing power of ozone therapy and frequency healing. Become a member for exclusive 24-hour access to our therapeutic amenities, including the infrared sauna, hydro massage, and cryo lounge. Members enjoy 20% off all services and 10% off products in our non-toxic retail shop. Visit our Facebook page to learn more and book your appointment today. Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center, truly holistic care, designed for you.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
Keep your teens safe. Sign up for Greenlight Infinity at greenlight.com/podcast.
Need a refill, hon? With Global Poker, say goodbye to smoky rooms, stained carpets, and pushy servers. Play your favorite online social poker games anytime, anywhere. From Global Poker Championships to other fun poker tournaments. Jump into all the action and get started with a friendly welcome offer with 100,000 gold coins and 5 sweeps coins when you sign up. Play for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm.
So it's A feature time here tonight at KAM Raceway. The junior sprints will line up like this. On the poles, the 7W of Witnesser. On the outside, the 23S of Cruz Snyder. Inside, on the second row, the number 1 of Tucker Friesen. And on the outside, Wally DeRose, the number 23. And starting in that 5th spot, that'll be the number 3 of Sully Up. that number 23 leader, Tucker Friesen, trying to find a way around as they run nose to tail as they come out of corner number 4. Tucker Friesen will drop down on the inside, but Wally DeRose one more time will lead us down the backstretch. Wally DeRose and Tucker Friesen, your top 2. Tucker Friesen will try it down on the inside one more time. They'll go side by side, and Tucker Friesen will take over the lead as they come out of corner number 4. Tucker Friesen, new leaders, he heads down the backstretch with Wally DeRose running in that second spot in the number 23. Wally DeRose in the number 23 year leader. I'll mark that down. It's Tucker Friesen in the number 1. As he comes around this time. Out of corner number 4. Tucker Friesen. Tucker Friesen will pick up the Junior Sprints feature race here tonight. Tucker out of Henderson, Nebraska. Wally DeRose will finish in that second spot in the number 23. He is out of Fort Calhoun, Nebraska. Junior 1K's cars will line up like this for their feature race here tonight. The double IX of Jackson Hackler. Gary Purcell on the outside in the 5G. Inside on the second row is 82 of Zadie Simp. And Samantha Samuelson on the outside. Easton Hackler on the inside of row number 3 with Gunnar Nolan, your points leader, on the outside. Inside on the fourth row is the 99A of Addison Stelzer with Julie Kiner on the outside. And Cruz Ravonic in that number 22 will bring up the back of the pack. Your lineup, and we'll go 8 times around in our Junior 1's feature race here tonight. Jackson Hackler will set the pace as they come to the right line and out of corner number 4. Jackson jumps out to that early lead as they head down the backstretch. Jackson Hackler, your leader. Samantha Samuelson in the 9S running in that second spot. And here here comes Easton Hackler in that third spot right behind the number 9S of Samantha Samuelson. Jackson Hackler, your leader. Samantha Samuelson and Easton Hackler, that's your top three. And right behind him is Gunnar Nolan. Easton will try up on the outside as they go into quarter number one. Easton Hackler will take over that second spot. Right behind his brother, Jackson Hackler, your leader. Jackson Hackler, Easton Hackler, and Gunnar Nolan will try down the inside and take over that third spot from Samantha Samuelson. But Samantha will close the doors and they come out of corner number 4. Easton and Jackson. Jackson Hackler continues to take that lead. You don't get the white flag this time around. Jackson Hackler, your leaders. He comes around this time. And it looks like your top two are going to finish like this. Finishing in that second spot, Easton Hackler. And your winner of your Junior Ones feature race here tonight. This is his first win here at KAM Raceway. Let's give it up for Jackson Hackler. I know there'll be a little feud going on in the pits tonight, so. Talking to Grandpa Jerry Hackler before the races, and Jerry said that these two are probably the most competitive brothers that you've ever seen in your life. And Jackson won't let it down. He said he'll keep teasing Easton if he happens to beat him tonight. So it could be interesting tonight in the pits. Well, remind everybody, we'll be doing a few fireworks here tonight, so. Our non-leagues. non-wings will line up like this on the pole. The number 14 of Jake Lipker on the outside, to 23 of Brogan Wise. Inside on the second row, the number 98 of Sawyer Kiner, and a 15K of Caden Beatty on the outside. Inside on the third row, the 22 of Sean Porter with Kylie Beers on the outside. Marcus Keeley will line up in that 7th spot, the 19X, and Camden Gozzard on the outside. Row number 5 looks like this. Carson Holt on the inside. Aaron Schweitzer on the outside. Corey Klenner on the inside of row number 6 with Devitt Indy on the outside. Zaid Hansen in the number 4, and the 13T of Thea Smith, that's row number 7. Row number 8 looks like this. Brendan McCarter and Colton McCorder on the outside. Preston Alexander on the inside of row number 9 with Hayden Holt on the outside. And let's give it up for non-wings feature race here tonight. Dawson Meetingcamp and that 2M will bring up the back of the pack. They'll go 25 laps around this 8th mile oval here at KAM Raceway.
Hi, Jeff. Hi. I made it.
Are we ready for 25 laps in the non-wing feature race here tonight? Jake Lipker will set the pace. One more lap, he will hit the green flag.
Yeah. How's it going, Jeff? Lights are out around the corner. 25 lap A main feature non-wing 600s.
I don't know. It was locked a while ago. That's weird. Unless they decide to lock it right now or so.
Caution flag coming out. One lap down.
It's supposed to be 98. That's supposed to be 98, I guess.
So we'll go single file restart as we did complete a lap in our non-wing feature race. And as a quick reminder, If you don't know what the orange cone is, you cannot advance to your position until you get past the orange cone. So Sawyer County, the number 98. Jake Lipko right behind him in the number 14.
That's what's weird. I'm trying to figure out a while ago. 98's Cole McWhorter, and then there's a number 98.
Lights are out. It's going to be a single file around the track. As one goes around on the backstretch. As one spinning around up there on the backstretch, bringing out the caution flag. Looks like it's the number 19X of Marcus Kennedy. I'll move Marcus in the back of the pack with 19 more laps to go in our non-link feature race here tonight. Sawyer Kiner, the leader.
I've been in there, so.
Sawyer Kiner race leader, 22nd, Tyler Bates third. 35 to Kendall Gossett. Gossett fourth and 30, Tyler Bates trying to catch up to 20 Sean Pointer. Sawyer Kiner is our race leader with 16 laps remaining as one goes around outside of corner number 4. So that's going to bring out the cone here on the front stretch once again. 17 laps remaining, the non-wing 600A main feature tonight. Once again, it's single file around the cone. You cannot advance before the cone or under the cone. Single file around the cone here tonight. 93 is Sawyer Kiner is our race leader. 20P Sean Pointer is second. Kyler Bearson third. Camden Gossard fourth. 15K of Keaton Dady fifth. Jake Lipker there in at sixth. Right outside the top five. Lights are out on the track. We will be going green this time by. As they go into corner number 3, they're going to come out of corner number 4. Time to hit the gas. We're back under green. As we go into one, our race leading. Keeps the lead. 20 Sean Pointer, Tyler Bears third. Gossard fourth. Tyler Bears trying to slide up the 20P of Sean Pointer, trying to get underneath, but not able to do it quite yet. 16 laps, here to go. As Camden Gossard trying to inch his way around on the outside, he's on the 30 of Tyler Bears. He is able to do it for third. 35 now in third, trying to run down the 20 over Sean Pointer for that second spot. 35L Camden Gossard now in third. Meanwhile, 93 is Sawyer Kiner leading behind Tyler Pacquiao. 18 laps this next time by for the 92 of Sawyer Kiner. 23 Sean Pointer in second, 35 Camden Gossard in third. Tyler Pierce fourth. Keaton Dady in fifth. Single files, we've got one. Once again, another spin out, this time on the outside of corner number 4. As the 19X of Marcus Kennedy is spinning out once again, the 4 car. 4 car goes to the infield. Night is finished for that car. That's going to bring us back to the cone here on the front stretch. As we get ready to go single file, 13 laps remaining in this one. Sawyer Kiner leader and Sean Pointer running right behind him in the 20P. That's your top 10. We have 13 laps to go in our non-wing feature race here tonight. It looks like Kyler Bearson at number 30 sitting in that 4th spot. Sawyer Kiner leads us around. He'll bring us out of corner number 4. We've got a green flag. 13 laps to go in our non-wing feature race here tonight. Sawyer Kiner, Sean Pointer, Camden Gossard, that is your top 3 as one slides up over 17 of Carson Holt. As the 17H Carson Holt stopping right there on the exit of corner number 2. Bringing out the caution once again, the 14 of Jake Lipker stuck up there in the top in between 3 and 4 as well. So 11 laps remaining in this one for the 93. Sawyer Kiner is our race leader with 11 laps to go. As they get the 14 of Jake Lipker up on the hook. Hard wreck over there in corner number 2. Hard wrecks going on. Cars up on the side. Nowhere to go. Marcus is out. Let's give it up for Marcus Kennedy. So as soon as we get back under yellow flag conditions and get the race ready to go again, Sawyer Kiner, your leader. Sean Poyer will be running that second spot, and Camden Gossard in the 35L, followed by Carlo Bierce and Caden Beatty. That's your top five with 9 laps to go here in your non-link feature race tonight. everything looks like it checked out okay over in the ambulance, so we are back under yellow. Back under yellow to get everybody lined up, ready to go in the correct running order. As we've got 9 laps remaining in tonight's A main for the non-wing 600s. So Sawyer Kiner will lead us around as we go single file restart. To go. Single file around the cone here on the front stretch. 93 of Sawyer Kiner going to set the pace here. Lights are out. It's time to go green. As the 35 put his slide job on the 20P of Sean Pointer, Churchill got seconds got away. 20P goes back and does it again as well. As we've got another one stopped there on the beginning part of corner number 3. Pretty close racing there between the second and third place car. 20P of Sean Pointer, 35 at Camden Gossard. As sliding back and forth between each other. So that's going to bring out the caution flag once again. It's 8 laps remaining in the non-wing 600 A main here tonight. Lights are out. We will be, well, now they're back on. Now they're back out. Good to see you. Head flagman giving them the 1 to go before we drop the green flag here. The 93 of Sawyer Kiner. If you're following on my race pass, we have him as the 98 is what he's signed into, but the tail tank says 93. So if you want to go with 98 or 93, that is Sawyer Kiner up there in the front, depending on what app you are following. We've got 8 laps to go, 8 cars on the track. Let's try it again as they come out of corner number 4. We are back under green. Another great restart for the Sawyer Kiner machine here. 20P Sean Pointer, 35. Camden Gossard right there in third. Tyler Bruce trying to gain some momentum there in fourth as well. As we battle for that final spot there in the back from the 17 Carson Holt and the 23 of Broken Wise. Single file out of 4. Sawyer Kiner still out of 35 laps to go this time. 35 of Camden Gossard trying to reel in that 20P of Sean Pointer. Trying to put a big slider on. So it looks like we've got a track caution here on the track. 35 started to spin out, was able to save it there. So that'll bring out the cone once again. 3 laps remaining. As we put the cone here on the front stretch. The cone keeps moving, closer and closer to corner number 1. So it looks like we've got everybody. A little piece of debris coming off her car there. I think we're good. Head flagman giving them 1 to go. 93 Sawyer Kiner, our leader. 20P Sean Pointer right there in second. That 35 car is the Camden Gossard machine. 30 Kyler Bears in fourth. Keaton Dady in fifth. And the 04 Cormac Lanier right outside of the top 5. We've got one stop there on the back part of corner 2. Green lap, caution lap, green lap, caution lap. That's kind of how this one's going. Once again, Sawyer Kyle lead the race. He's number 90. It says 93 on there, so we'll call him number 93. Sean Pointer in that second spot. Four more laps to go in your non-wing feature race here tonight. One more lap and we're back under green. Two laps left up on the board, green, white checker. With one more lap to go here for the United Trail, Sawyer Kiner, 20P, Sean Pointer, 35. Gossard. Unofficially, non-wing 600s will finish like this. Finishing in the third spot, the 35L of Camden Gossard. Finishing in that second spot, the 20P of Sean Pointer. And let's give it up for the number 98. He's out of Aurora, Nebraska. That's Sawyer Kiner.
Sawyer getting the win here tonight in the non-wing at 600A main feature. As we'll get the non-wings off the track, get ready to bring out our next group.
It'll come up on here for some reason. Red cloud, it comes up and what the lineup is. Here, it'll come up. Just like that here. Junior twos? Must be the junior twos. Yeah, it's gotta be a junior two.
So the G2s will line up like this for the late feature. They'll go 12 laps. On the pole, the 72K of Sophia Kincaid. On the outside, the 72B of Bentley Hagan.
Carson Pavelka and Jackson Hudson, the 24K and the 32. That's row number 2.
Row number 3 looks like this 31X of Katrina Nielsen and Riker Synth on the outside.
And Jackson Kincaid on the outside of the pack here, starting in that 7th spot. And after one lap has been completed, our race leader, that's going to be the 72 of Bentley Hagan. Jackson Hudson in second, Carson Pavelka in third, Sophia Kincaid in fourth, Katrina Nielsen in fifth. That is your top 5 for junior 2K carts. 10 laps to go this time by. As the 32 of Jackson Hudson right on the back, bumping the 72. Carson Pavelka right there in third. Jackson Husted, Carson Pavelka. As caution flag comes out. As we've got a car smoking the tire there in the back of the pack. Probably needs to go to the infield. That car is done. That right rear burning the tire off. As we reset the rest of the field here.
So Sophia Kincaid will try to hold off Jackson Houston as they come into corner number 3. One to go before we drop the green. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out again tonight. Lots of things going on around town this weekend. Over in Hastings, got the
rodeo, Kool-Aid days, all kinds of stuff going on this weekend. So we're glad each and every one of you are here tonight at KAM Raceway on a Friday night. On the restart, 72 is still our leader. Jackson Hudson there in second. Carson Pavelka third. As the leader tries to hold off the 32 of Jackson Hudson. 24 of Carson Pavelka trying to make some momentum as well. 5 left to go for the 72B at Bentley Hagen. Bentley Hagen just running a smooth line right there on the bottom. Running on the bottom of the track. Jackson Hudson going to move up the line to try to take over the lead. Your new race leader, 32 of Jackson Hudson. Bentley Hagen second. Carson Pavelka in third. A 24 Carson Pavelka going to try to get around for second. Let's see, 72B there in third. One more lap to go for the 32 of Jackson Husted. 72 of Bentley Hagen leading most of the race, pulls into the infield. And coming around to take the checkered flag, the 32 of Jackson Hudson. All right, unofficially, it's going to finish like this. Finishing in the third spot, the 18K of Braxton Kincaid. Finishing in that second spot, the 24K of Carson Pavelka. And let's give it up for your winner tonight. Who's out of Hastings, Nebraska, the number 32 of Jackson Houston. All right, Jackson getting the win here tonight for our Junior 2 cage carts. We'll get the next group lined up here in just a moment. Get the chuck line ready to go. Bring out the restrictors here in just a little bit. Once again, I want to give a big thanks to some of our advertisers out here at KAM Raceway. Big thanks to Ellis Disposal, DeBoer Outdoor Power, Napa Auto Parts, Farm Bureau Financial. Also big thanks to Big Apple Bagels, 3 Point Tire, Rainer Garage Door, Coy Pipe and Steel, T&L Irrigation, Todd's Body and Glass, Canat Auto, Pat's Auto, Kennesaw Motors, Snap-on Tools, just to name a few of our advertisers out here for the 2025 KAM Raceway season. Without them, a lot of this would not be possible each and every week. And a big thanks to all of you race fans for being out here each and every week. I know there's a lot of things going on this weekend, so we're glad you're here on a Friday night here at KAM Raceway. We got Kool-Aid days going on this weekend, Oregon Trail Rodeo tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So all kinds of things going on here in Hastings. All the kids back in school. We only got one more weekend here at KAM Raceway. Once again, next week. So we're not here next week. 2 weeks from now. I think it's 2 weeks we're not here. No, 22nd. So next Friday night we are not racing. So we will not be here next Friday night. And then championship weekend on the 29th. So, all right, restrictors going to line up like this. On the pole, the number 100 of Ellie DeRose. On the outside, the 94 of Elijah Schweitzer. Row number 2 on the inside. It's going to be the 46 of Noah Kalpas and the 27 of Lucas Samuelson. Row number 3 looks like this. 24K of Kason Cockworth. And on the outside, the 21 of Addison Schweitzer. And riding shotgun on the field, the 31 of Kinley Snyder. 15 laps is the distance for our now 600 restrictors. As they go into corner number 3, they're going to come out of corner number 4. Hit the gas, it's go time. And after one, it is our race leader. That is still the 100 of Eli Lewis. Eli the leader, 46 Noah Corpus in second. Battle for third between the 24 of Jason Colquitt and the 94 of Elijah Schweitzer. Your race leader, 46 of Noah Corpus. As one spins around. As we get one spinning around over there.
So we'll go single file restart for number 46 of Noah Copus. Will be the leader. Elliot Rose running in that second spot. Conklin for the 24K moves into that second spot as he sets his sights on Noah Copus at number 46. With 7 more laps to go in your restrictor feature race here tonight. Jason Conklin running in that second spot right behind Noah Copus as they head out of corner number 2 down the backstretch. They'll come around this time. They'll have 1 more lap to go. Noah Copus continues to hold off Jason Conklin for that top spot here in your restrictor feature race. We'll try down on the inside.
As that 31 car spins around in corner number 4, 31 of Killian Snyder. Tough break there for the 31.
So Noah Copus, your leader, trying to hold off Kason Cockrell for 1 more lap here in your restrictor class. Luke Samuelson in that number 27, sitting in that 3rd spot, with Ellie DeRose in the 4th spot. So we got 2 more laps to go for your leader, Noah Copus.
As we'll set it up here for a green-white checker. As the 46 going to set the pace here.
So Kinley Snyder, number 31, will bring out the yellow flag. And once again, we will go single file restart, green, white, checkered. It's Noah Kopis. Casey Cockworth running in that second spot, followed by Luke Samuelson. And Ellie DeRose in the number 100. And the number 94 of Elijah Schweitzer. 21 of Addison Schweitzer. And the number 31 of Kinley Snyder. Noah Kopis will bring us around at a corner number 4.
Oh, that was good.
As the 24 and the 46 getting into each other just a little bit at the outside of corner number 4. It sends the 46 up into the fence. That's going to bring out the red flag, as we are now under red flag conditions for the 46. Got 2 laps remaining in this one. Gets clear. Tough break here for the 46. Once we know anything, we'll let you know. Once the ambulance is cleared, we will go back under yellow to finish this one off. Green, white checker. Finishing up the season the week after that. Only a couple nights here left in the 2025 KAM Raceway season. So we will go single final restart. Casey Caldwell for the 24th meter leader. Just want to let everybody know that Noah is stable. They are transporting him, so it's going to be a little while. So get us back underway here in our restrictor class feature race. So anything else comes up with Noah Kopis, we will let you know. Once again here under the red flag conditions here on a Friday night. We had a pretty bad crash here corner 4. Was complaining a little bit that his head was hurting, so he will be transported.
Did you know 39% of teen drivers admit to texting while driving? Even scarier, those who text are more likely to speed and run red lights. Shockingly, 94% know it's dangerous, but do it anyway. As a parent, you can't always be in the car, but you can stay connected to their safety with Greenlight Infinity.
The driver is being transported
Monitor their driving habits
into town.
Your phone, speeding,
And once the ambulance is clear, we will be back under yellow.
You can track the progress over time. Help keep your team safe. Sign up for Greenlight Infinity at greenlight.com/podcast.
You got your coffee break.
So for those of you watching on Extreme Sports, we are on the red. All the way back to your
Basselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Basselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Get ready, race fans. KAM Raceway is teaming up with Extreme Sports for an electrifying season of high-speed, dirt-slinging, adrenaline-pumping action. Every race night, we're bringing you live video coverage straight from the track, so you won't miss a single lap, pass, or photo finish. From non-wing warriors to cage karts, flat karts, and the A-class winged beasts, we've got it all. There's nothing like the roar of the engines, the smell of burning rubber, and the rush of dirt flying action right in front of you. So get to the track and experience it live. But if you can't make it, don't sweat. Extreme Sports has you covered. Buckle up, because this season is going to be fast, fierce, and unforgettable. Make sure you like and follow Extreme Sports on Facebook to get all the latest updates, and we will see you at the track.
Welcome back, everyone. Sports Gambling Podcast Live. Sean Second the Money Green with my partner in picks, Ryan Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Another great thing about doing the show from Vegas is proper Circa sheets.
Yes.
I almost want to ask them for the letterhead so we can put this in our printer and we can print our own sheets from our studio. Oh,
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Yeah. We'll hit them up. We'll get that. And, yeah, I mean, we also went on a nice little craps run last night. That was very fun.
My goodness. As far as gambling, it's been very good for me.
Yeah,
the craps has been good. And Jags have officially hit a fourth hand pay on the NFL slot. Biggest one yet. So let's go Jags.
Let's go, Jags. And Kramer, we're going to be back here, Friday nights from Circa, from VSiN, but we're also doing Ultimate Contest weekend next weekend. We're going to be signing up for the contest, Circa Survivor, Circa Million, and, of course, Winner Circle Proxy. They're actually giving away 2 grand prize packages, which include a Circa Million 7 contest entry, full season proxy service, and a behind-the-scenes tour of VSiN Studio. So you can see where Ryan hangs up his sport coat in the back.
Yes.
There's a bunch of random stuff laying around here that would be pretty fun. But no, that's an awesome contest. Go to winnercircleproxy.com/VSIN, winnercircleproxy.com/VSIN. They're just showing the highlights, or maybe not highlights, of Cam Ward. Like, man, he missed some throws.
What's crazy is that first throw, he rolls out a little bit. He hits a relatively easy crosser, clearing the zone, but it looked nice.
Yeah.
And from there, it was kind of downhill. I think we saw, and we actually saw in that game, the reason why I think Cam Ward possesses a lot of the same, downside. Will Levis is obviously insulting to say, but just some of those boneheaded plays.
You did compare him to Will Levis.
What I said was he in college he made just as many amazing plays as he did kind of mental lapses or just like throws you didn't need to make. He had that throw where he drops his arm angle, flicks the wrist to flip it out to the running back, and we saw it. It wasn't a good pass to the running back. This is what he doesn't do great, and that was maybe a quarter yard from being a fumble. It would have gone out of bounds anyway. But again, Will Levis throwing the ball to the sideline, trying to make a play. I just worry that Cam Ward has some of that same in him. And the way that Brian Callahan reacted last year to Will Levis making mistakes was not good.
No.
It was not good at all. And so unless he's shown a lot of professional growth or has gotten better as a coach, I worry the floor is still there. So, Cam Ward. Again, Abdul Carter, best player in the draft, somehow went 3, Sean. Somehow went 3.
Kramer, you may want to wait for the victory lap until he plays some
I'm not
games.
victory lapping.
You just said he's the best player in the draft.
Yeah, well, clearly.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, you may want to save
I won't
the victory
say he's a
lap
Hall of Famer yet.
until the season's done.
Yeah, after the first 3 weeks when he has like 4.5 sacks,
Okay.
then I'll start.
Then start your victory lap then. There's a bunch of games I like later on Saturday, and man, it's Ryan. I'm going to be fired up on God's Eye because you got 5 games in the early slate. You got a nice little afternoon slate. We got to go back to this one. Ravens, Dallas. The fact that the Ravens are only laying 1.5, why would we not be smashing this Baltimore Ravens team?
The Ravens should be laying a minimum 3.5 to get you into that zone where they can win and not cover, and you can talk about how they haven't covered. Think about all the people telling you, well, the Ravens haven't covered a point spread in 3 preseason.
Yeah, that's because they were like laying 6.5, 7 points in some of those games. They were still winning a bunch of these games. Now -1.5, I feel fine with that. These games do get weird, so if you want to take the -130 money line, fine. I don't think you need to. -1.5 should be good. This Cowboys team has looked pretty rough. Like they don't have a ton of depth. And it does feel like this, I don't know, it does feel like this team is, the Ravens are back to carrying. So I like the Ravens here a ton. Even like what they were doing quarterback position-wise, I thought they were looking pretty good. Obviously Lamar Jackson's not going to be playing, but I'm not worried about that. And I don't think Dak's going to play. If he does, it would be for a limited amount of time. Why are we not smashing? I mean, Cooper Rush, you want to talk about a narrative, Cooper Rush revenge game, baby. And Cooper Rush, I don't think is a good quarterback, but he looked fine. He looked good in that first game. So, not a good quarterback, but a good preseason quarterback.
Well, I think Cooper Rush is probably a well above average backup quarterback, which makes you Like if you're one of the top 10, 15 backup quarterbacks in the league, you should shred in the preseason.
Yeah.
That like the guys who are looking good in the preseason, those guys, that's a backup you can feel at least somewhat comfortable with. And if you heard what Harbaugh said about Cooper Rush this week, he was very complimentary about his knowledge of this offense, the preparation, and so I think he also confirmed that basically they're going to run the same guys out there.
Yeah.
So you're getting the same team you basically got last week, and it's a Harbaugh team. So what do they coach? Effort, energy. Bottom half of the roster is going to be working. I'm with you. This is another just egregious situation, and let's stay in the same division. They made the Steelers a dog again.
I don't get it. I teased going into the break that there's a plus 180 money line I like, and it's the Washington Commanders. I think it's like plus 185. I just don't think this Bengals team should be 4.5-point favorites over anyone in the preseason. Yeah, maybe we see a little bit of Burrow, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a similar game script that we saw in that Eagles game where this Bengals defense cannot stop anyone. They should not be laying points. And even if Burrow gets off to like a decent start, Zach Taylor is 3-13 ATS, and he's laying 4.5 in the preseason. What, Kramer, again, what am I missing?
That was an amazing NFL Uno you just did there. I bring up the Steelers, and you went right into a fade of the Bengals. That was a nice pivot. I was gonna tell you how I like the Steelers as a money line play.
I thought that's where you were going.
And you went right to. Well, I like the Commanders as well.
Yeah.
To me, if we'll stay with the Bengals, the Monday Night Football game, it's more just the Bengals are a fade team in the preseason. Until I see differently, they're a fade team in the preseason. So I think. We said we were going to put the Packers money line in something.
Yep.
We like this Commanders team at 4.5, which means we probably like the money line.
Oh yeah.
Are we okay putting the Ravens in there, even though they're a favorite?
Yeah, that's.
Or do
fine.
we want to find a dog
It's
like
fine.
the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are plus? The Bucks aren't exactly a bet-on team in the preseason. The Steelers are Mike Tomlin, Harbaugh. These coaches, it's effort, energy, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna probably be parlaying the Steelers and Ravens again.
The thing that scared me, and I
what
probably
scared you
should
off
be
the Steelers?
well because the Bucks put it on the Titans. They won 29-7. I've been kind of riding these hot teams like I did with the Chargers, going from the Hall of Fame game into Week 1, teams winning by 20+ points, kind of keeping that momentum going. But it's not.
Did you see the end of the Jags Steelers game?
Yes.
Okay.
Steelers care.
That's not a team I want to.
That's that. I'm not going to be. I picked the Bucks on the show. I'm not. It's not one of my favorite plays. There is one more game here on Sunday that I like a lot.
We've almost covered them all.
Yeah. If you want the full breakdown, you can always check out Sports Game on Podcast for all the games. Buffalo Bills getting 2.5 points against the Bears. I still think Sean McDermott is a guy who seems to want to win preseason games. Historically, he's had a very good ATS straight-up record in preseason games. Now, that Giants game felt like maybe a little bit of an outlier, a little wonky. The defense completely fell apart there.
Jameis was out there in like the fourth quarterback role.
Yeah.
So that's...
Well, but also, too, like he
was going for it.
They had an interception for Jameis that got called back. There was a couple plays. This Bills team definitely feels like they're playing hard.
I'm just saying, Jameis brings volatility to the end of the game.
It's true.
When he's your third-string quarterback.
So, yeah. But all that being said, I do like the Bills a lot in this spot, catching 2.5 in the old preseason there. Bears coming off the tie with the Dolphins. They weren't super impressive, but I think this is a good spot for the Bills. Now, any more plays for week 2 here?
The only real bet on, bet against matchup this week is LA versus LA. McVay has historically bet against team.
Yeah.
Harbaugh bet on team. This one's gone all the way out to 6.5 and even some 7s.
Yeah.
I believe Circa has a 7 right now.
They announced Herbert's going to be playing.
That's what worries me, is that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Are you still getting involved in this game at a touchdown? I don't think so, because it kind of goes against
it's big enough that where it gets a little scary.
Yeah, maybe we'll get involved live.
Yeah.
See if we see a good opportunity.
I think the Chargers are going to try and win, and when we picked it on the show, it was 3.5.
Yeah.
Obviously a much better play there. If I had to choose now at 6.5, I still would go with the Chargers, knowing Harbaugh, knowing how little Sean McVay cares about. I mean, he sat guys in that regular season game where they could have improved their playoff position from like a 5 to a 4, whatever it was. It was like a 6 to a 5. probably didn't mean much, but the fact that they sack guys for that, they're not going to care here. So I still would be on the Chargers at 6.5, but not quite a strong play.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like you said, maybe we get involved live, but yeah, I think in general too. If you track the line movement from the time when we record our show on Wednesday, they are moving, and if you follow a lot of these trends, they're moving in that direction. So bet early in the preseason.
Look out! Hey, when we return, we're going to be joined by our buddy Billy Bahate of the Soccer Gambling Podcast, talking a little EPL, English Premier League. When we return, Sports Gambling Podcast live on VSiN.
Lowe's knows when you're looking for reliability, the right brand makes all the difference. And now, Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retailer for the Whirlpool water treatment line, including their Wi-Fi softener, under-sink filtration system, and more. With Whirlpool's proven performance and our everyday low prices, better tasting, better quality water is within reach. Shop pro-trusted brands like Whirlpool and more, in-store or online. Lowe's, we help, you save.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
Here's a look at your weather forecast, powered by weatherology.com. A heat advisory begins at noon tomorrow and continues until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Partly cloudy skies tonight with a low of 74. South winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. High of 96 tomorrow. Mainly sunny skies and calm. Lows level off around 74 tomorrow night. Mid-90s Sunday, low 90s Monday with a chance for scattered thunderstorms. And that's your forecast. I'm meteorologist Paul Trombley. Currently, it's 84 degrees.
Want a healthy, confident smile for the whole family? Look no further than Bumgardner Family Dentistry. From routine checkups to sparkling teeth whitening, Dr. Corey Bumgardner offers exceptional care for both adults and kids. We prioritize your comfort and well-being, ensuring a positive dental experience for everyone. Whether you need a cleaning, emergency care, or a smile makeover, Bumgardner Family Dentistry has you covered. Don't wait. Schedule your appointment today. New patients are always welcome. Call us at 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings. Bumgardner Family Dentistry. Brighter smiles start here.
Keep it right here. You are listening to Extreme Sports.
Accessible and affordable holistic care is just around the corner at Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center. Located at 208 South Burlington Avenue, Suite 101 in Hastings. At Bamboo Spa, we offer a range of therapies to help you unwind and recharge. Experience soothing massages, rejuvenating head spa scalp treatments, and our Advanced Glow 2 facials. Discover the healing power of ozone therapy and frequency healing. Become a member for exclusive 24-hour access to our therapeutic amenities, including the infrared sauna, hydro massage, and cryo lounge. Members enjoy 20% off all services and 10% off products in our non-toxic retail shop. Visit our Facebook page to learn more and book your appointment today. Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center, truly holistic care designed for you.
If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Taylor is living the Renza dream.
The Fry life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Renza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Yes, of course, if you're watching over at vsin.com, YouTube TV, Kramer and I, the Money Guns, that was fun filming those, filming our
Stars
promo
for a Day.
video. Yeah.
Well, Jeff, we'll get these cars fired back up, ready to go. Green, white checker for this one. That's how we'll finish. Jason Caldwell, number 24, Katie. Start off in that first spot, like I say, green, white checker. And it looks like the number 27 back there behind him is going to be Luke Samuelson. That'd be your top two. We go green, white checker here. Then we do the adults and then A class to finish out tonight.
And it looks like Ellie DeRose in that number 100 will be in the third spot, right behind Luke. So, two more races after this one for a Friday night. Not bad weather now, Jeff. A little earlier it was a little warm, but a little breeze now, cooled off. It's supposed to be pretty warm tomorrow, though, again.
98 tomorrow, they said.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
With a heat index of 105 is what I heard.
Oof. Stay in the air conditioning tomorrow.
But it seems like it's always hot when you have Kool-Aid days for some reason.
It's
because you drink more Kool-Aid. That's probably how that figures out.
Yeah. so we're back under yellow here. Going to go green, white checker to finish this race tonight. The 24 will set the pace. 27. Samuelson in second.
It says, tell Eli Easton got first, Jackson got third in the heat race. Easton should be done.
What? That text Eli told him how Pack was done.
Jason Conqueror for your leader. Luke Samuelson running in that second spot. The white flag comes out. To come around this time is going to be Jason Conqueror, but Luke Samuelson, nope, it's going to be Jason Conqueror. And our unofficial feature, the top ones will finish like this. Finishing in that fourth spot, the number 94 of Elijah Schweitzer. Ellie DeRose will finish in that third spot. Luke Samuelson will finish in the second spot. And let's give it up for your winner tonight, the 24K of Kason Cockworth out of Crete, Nebraska.
Car sponsored by KAM Raceway. You wouldn't hear it. I don't think you care if you said that.
As we bring out the adults for their feature, we've got the adult carts and then A-class, and that'll be it for tonight here. 15-lap A-main feature for the adults will line up like this. On the pole, the 14K of Kipton Becca on the outside, the 6 of Brandon Pearsall. Scheduled to be on the inside of row number 2, the 2 of Ken Van Way on the inside of the 72B of Bentley Hagan on the outside of row number 2. Inside of row number 3, the 55 of Kinzer Kingsbury on the outside, the number 19 of Elisa Pearsall. And the 747 of Troy Kingsbury riding shotgun on the field here, starting P7. Lights are out around the track. It's time to go green, this time by adult cart. A main feature. And as we go into 1 and 2, the 14K Kipton Bedka, 2 of Ken Van Way, battle for third between Pearsall, Hagan, and Kingsbury. 747 Troy Kingsbury started in the dead last spot, now moving up to fourth, as he's going to try to get around the 6 of Brennan Pearsall for that third spot. Ken Van Way is our race leader. Kipton Bedka in second. 747 Troy Kingsbury in 6th. Brennan Pearsall battling it out for third spot right there as the 2 of Ken Van Way has got a nice little gap on the rest of the field. As the 747 and the 6 right on the back bumper of that 14 car for second. Troy Kingsbury trying to go underneath that second place spot to get second. He does. 747 Troy Kingsbury now in second. Ken Van Way is our leader as they come across the lap traffic cars. 19 of Elisa Pearsall spinning out in corner number 4 to bring out the caution. 11 laps remaining in this one.
Ken Van Wade leads us around single file restart. As we are back under green. Two, Ken Van Way, 747 Troy Kingsbury. First and second. Troy Kingsbury trying to get around the two of Ken Van Way for the lead. Van Way had a little bit of breathing room on the backstretch as Troy Kingsbury able to close the gap a little by a little in the corners. Van Way faster on the front stretch and the back stretch, but Kingsbury able to gain a little momentum in the corners. Caution flag coming out. We nearly avoided that one. So another green white checker tonight. Yeah, looks like we're going to be another green white checker. Ken Van Way and Troy Kingsbury battling out for that top spot. Ed Flagman giving him the 1 to go before we drop the green flag. Back in the green, white checker. One more lap to go for the two of Ken Van Way. And coming around to take the checkered flag will be the two of Ken Van Way. 747 for Kingsbury finishing in second. Kipken, adults will finish like this.
Finishing in the third spot, Kipton Beck in the 14K. Troy Kingsbury will pick up that second spot in the 747. And your winner out of Red Cloud, Nebraska. Let's give it up for Ken Van Way.
All right, race fans, we've got this one here. A-Class going to be out here on the track in just a moment. We'll get them set up to go a 25-lap A main feature. We'll get them out here on the track. We'll get them lined up, ready to go for 25 laps around KAM Raceway. A-Class. A-Class will line up like this.
On the pole, the number 64 of Brad McWhorter. On the outside, the 94 of Mitchell Schweitzer.
Camden Gossard and Titus Lewis, the 14K and the 55L. That's row number 2.
Row number 3 looks like this. The 17H of Carson Holt on the inside and Sam Keller and the 91 on the outside.
Row number 4, starting in that 7th spot, the 30 of Kylo Bierce. On the outside, starting in 8th, the 17 of Jason Potter.
Curtis Q back in the 0 will start in that 9th spot with Sawyer Kiner on the outside.
Joanna Dawson Noonan Camp going to ride shotgun on the field as we get set to go here. All right, race fans, are you ready for the A-Class? Now 600 wings. The 64 to Brad McCord are going to set the pace for 25 laps. We are set, ready to go. Brad McCord and Mitchell Schweitzer, that's row number 1. Lights are out around the track. We are set to go as they go into corner number 3. We're going to come out at corner number 4. Hit the gas, it's full time. It's a 64, grab a quarter your leader, 94. Mitchell Schweitzer able to go around for the lead. 14, Kevin Gossard in there as well, now in second. 64, grab a quarter, 4. Travis Rose in fourth. Rose trying to get around the 64, grab a quarter for third spot. He is able to do it. He's third, Gossard second. And 94, Mitchell Schweitzer is out of the race leader. 200 Gossard in camp, moving to the infield. As the battle is now between the 94 and the 14K of Kevin Gossard. Mitchell Schweitzer at 94. He's our race leader. And 3 laps left to go. This time that'll be 21. Travis Lewis, 21. And Sam Keller in fourth. Alright, so quick, this is a little bit. He's 55, a little bit of leeway here. Jason Collins, 17, his way Russell leading his field. Cameron Dawson second, Titus Rose third. Before Brett McCoy moves the infield a little bit. Titus Rose now in second, climbing around that 94 on the high side. He's ready to go. 55 of Titus Rose now in second. He's got 15 laps. He's trying to wheel in now it is. The 14. Cameron Gosler. Gosler again. He's been close to lap traffic cars. He's on the front stretch as they're going to the back stretch. Titus Rose, Sam Power running the top three. As that 91 car goes through the infield. Sam Power, not sure what happened to him. As our leader is now on to the lap traffic cars. Here we go. As he makes his way through lap traffic cars, the 14th Cameron Gosler. As your leader trying to get underneath that 17H to get him lapped, they're not able to do it quite yet. That gives the 55 of Titus Rose an opportunity to gain some advantage there to try to catch up to our leader. A white flag next time by for the leader, the 14th day of Cameron Gosler. One more lap to go. Fans, unofficially, this is your finish. Here's how we finish. Finishing in that fifth spot, the 30 of Kyler Beers. Finishing in that fourth spot, the 17 of Jason Potter. Finishing in that third spot, the 14S of Sawyer Kiner. Titus Rose will finish in that second spot. And let's give it up for your winner tonight of your A-Class feature race, the 14 day of Camden